Okay, so now Pachamama and I are taking the show on the road. We're going outside. We're gonna go dance and be the light of the world for everybody. So I get up. I didn't even bring my bucket. 'Cause now I'm so arrogant. I got Pachamama on my side. I go outside and I start walking up and down the Maloka. And I'm grooving to the music and I'm dancing. Now there are so many people outside. So much different than the night before. There's not only so many people outside, there's full mattresses outside. There's got to be 10 mattresses outside. People on the mattresses, people on the ground. There's people everywhere. So I didn't know that then, but I was like, oh, wow, okay. Everyone took my bright idea and everyone realized, oh, it's so great outside. I didn't know until after. No. They were brought outside. The mattresses were put out there for them because either they were, too disruptive to the people around them, or they were, they needed to be helped. Or I don't want to say negative things, but controlled I think is too strong of a word, but might be appropriate. I don't know. I wasn't in that scenario, but they needed to be, they just needed to be separated so that they weren't too disturbing to other people having their own experiences. So there's all these people outside. And so I'm walking up and down, and I noticed my friend, and we go dancing a lot in New York City, and she's also walking up and down dancing. So we're the only two walking up and down. Now New Yorkers walk a lot, so that makes a lot of sense. We walk a lot and we dance. So the two of us are walking and dancing. I didn't know she was walking up and down the whole night. So for 6 hours, she walked around, half the time in bare feet. I don't know how she did that, but... So I danced, and I'm talking and dancing and talking to Pachamama in my head, and I'm looking at the stars and like, whoa, this is amazing. And I realized that the Milky Way was just a gigantic vajayjay, and was like, yes, that makes total sense. Oh my God. And I'm looking at the stars and they're twinkling. I've never seen the stars twinkle like this. And I saw shooting stars. It was amazing. It was so amazing. They were just twinkling at me, everyone ding, 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 like a big light show and shooting stars. It was so awesome. And we just kept dancing. And I said, because throughout this whole thing, you're supposed to be working on your purpose. And the first mantra I think you're supposed to use is, show me who I have become. And the second one is, I don't remember, but I think the second one is merge me with my soul. And then I can't remember the last one. I don't know, show me who I am to be, or I don't know, something good. Anyway, so I said, we got to work on this. We got homework. We're supposed to work on this whole thing about, show me who I've become. And she's like, yeah, I am. You're the light. You're good. Let's go. So I'm showing you who you've become. Okay, cool. Well, what am I supposed to do though? What am I supposed to do in this world? And she was like, we'll get to that. Just, do what you're doing now. And I said, okay. So as I'm walking and I'm dancing, and I thought I heard them say the second cup. And she said, no. I said, I think they called the second cup. Should I go in and get a second cup? And she said, no, you don't need a second cup. And I said, okay, I don't need a second cup. You're fine the way you are. Okay, I'm good. And so I don't go get a second cup, and I'm dancing. And then, after a while, I'm like, okay, should I go inside? And she's like, no, you didn't finish your job. You have a job to do out here. Okay. And so I'm dancing and keep dancing, however long. I don't know how long I danced for. But, and so now I'm out there, and this is when I realized, like, people are having very, very different experience than me. I mean, there's people, like I said, there's people all over, sprawled out. Most of them look like they're passed out, but then there are some people, the guy laughing, screaming, wow. And then there's, but then there's people that aren't screaming great. There was someone out there screaming like, Chrissy, you asshole. And so who knows what was going on there. And there's a lot of helpers around that person. And then here I am dancing away. Burr, 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 burr. Beautiful music. Oh, we're peace and love. And so, so I continue doing that. I'm doing my job. And then, which is interesting because I thought like, oh, this must be really cool to people who are really, seeing things and hallucinations. Because I know when I got up and I looked around in that Maloka, like, it was so cool. It looked like there were different colored lights. And I was like, how'd they get those lights in here? How'd they get this all set up? And I was like, oh, there's no lights. This is just what the trip looks like. So, so then after a while I'm tired and I say, all right, I'm tired. Can we go inside now? And she said, yes, you can go inside now. You did a good job. And she said, because obviously Capricorn, you need to have a job. Meaning, stop focusing so much on the job. What is your job? That's not your purpose. Your purpose is much greater than that. Your purpose is to be here and to increase the light and the love and on the planet and to share and experience joy, which I know the share and experience joy part. I guess it was the light part that I wasn't totally bought into or didn't really appreciate before this experience. So, so I laughed. I said, yeah, okay, I got it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. And so, so I go back inside, lay on the bed. Now I'm laying there and I'm like, okay, I'm starting to come down. And because I only had 1 cup. And so Pachamama said that's all I needed. So, but other people are they're in it. They're in it. And there's still a lot of purging going on every which way. And I'm like, okay, so I lay on the bed. They call for the 3rd cup. And I'm like, 3rd cup. Well, they keep saying, take as much as you can. And now they've kind of upped it to, if you need help getting the cup, let us know and we'll help you get the cup. No more like if you can't go to get the cup, don't get it. Now it's, we'll help you get it. So I'm like, well, I can get the cup. And I'm kind of coming down and I don't really want to be here hanging out stone sober with a bunch of people purging everywhere. And then I got to just lay here by myself waiting to God knows what hour. So let me go get this cup. Yeah. So I go up and I get the cup. And Pachamama doesn't say anything. Go up and get the cup, take the next cup, go back to the bed, sit down for a little while, lay down. Now, I'm having some more psychedelic experiences. I'm like, okay, this is cool. We go up to, now I'm much deeper in. Like now we're going full like out there stuff. So now I'm in this place. She takes me to this place where people go. She said, this is where people come for ideas. And like, as in people regularly go there for ideas. Like they get in some state and they go to this place. And it looked like a bar from Star Wars, but not like Star Wars like where Luke Skywalker lived. Star Wars like in the sky or something. I mean, it was amazing. People hanging out. All right, next video.